Hey, hey, hey,
Hey,
hey,
hey,
hey, hey, hey, hey, hey. Y'all know what time it is.
What?
It's the iBALL Live.
Okay.
Get it? It's the iBALL Live. Get it? It's the iBALL Live. Get it? It's the iBALL Live. Let's go. Come on in, everybody. Come on in.
Come on.
Come on in, everybody. Come on in.
Come on.
Come on in, everybody. Come on in.
Come on.
Come on in, everybody. Call the phone, everybody. Call the phone.
Call the phone.
Call the phone, everybody. Call the phone.
Call the phone.
Call the phone, everybody. Call the phone.
Call the phone.
Call the phone, everybody. Call the phone.
Hey.
Why? Why? Because it's the iBALL Live.
Okay.
Get it? It's the iBALL Live.
Yeah.
Get it? It's the iBALL Live. Get it? It's the iBALL Live. Let's go. Breezy.
What's good?
What's
Mike?
happening?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Hey, man.
Say, man.
Hey, man. Say, man.
Yeah,
Hey, man. Say, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Breezy.
What's good?
You know, we do how we do on a daily basis.
Always.
As we work through all the things we work through for iBALL.
Yeah, man.
And I'm here to tell you, I'm not going to announce it tonight, but we got some on the way. Ooh.
Yeah. On the way. Yeah.
Hey,
Come
we
on.
finna do what we say. Hey, you know what we finna do, Reason?
What that? What that?
We finna do what we be telling y'all what we about to do.
Hey, gotta lead by example.
Gotta lead by example, man. iBallRadio.com is on the way. So make sure y'all be on the lookout for that for sure. We keep telling y'all our tentative launch date is the October 21st.
Come on.
Which coincides with the first day of practice.
Uh-oh.
We got our last meeting tomorrow.
I don't know.
I hope
Hey.
the last one.
We gonna see though.
We gonna see though.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, man. Yeah, y'all pray for us, man. But yeah, it's going down, man. iBallRadio.com is on the way. We are here live, man, for the iBALL Radio live stream. Y'all know what it is, man. D with the coach, Breezy in the building, Chill Will might make an appearance. We don't know. We don't have no idea.
Might see Chill.
We might see Chill. We might not, man. But y'all already know we getting it in tonight, man. Welcome to the iBALL Radio live stream, streaming live on YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, and Facebook.
Yes, sir.
Wherever you want to get it, man. iBALL Radio, little iBALL Radio. Make sure y'all go subscribe to our iBALL Radio YouTube page. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, so you can get some notification every time we drop content. Like I say, man, very, 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 very soon, man. I love my Instagram people. I love all the folks out there to tap in with us. But, man, we're going exclusive on iBallRadio.com very, 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 very soon.
Hey, man.
It will be exclusive.
It's the next step
on iBallRadio.com, man. So y'all can come hang out, become a tenant of iBALL Radio, man, community. Y'all step up in there and come chill with us each and every week on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And as y'all know, like I mentioned earlier, man, October 21st is the first official day of basketball practice here in the state of Alabama. So make sure y'all be tapped in with us, man, because it's going down. Tuesdays and Thursdays, man, we're going to still be here going live. We understand Tuesday nights are game nights.
Yeah, man.
We're going to be a lot of places doing a lot of things this season. However, we still going to be here on Tuesday and Thursday nights, man. Like I say, we got some real cool and interesting ways we're going to tap in with y'all, man, and watch these games with y'all and give y'all the same old live stream that we get, man. We're going to be doing interviews and a lot of stuff. Oh, I will tell y'all that interviews are about to crank back up, right? Okay. We're about to bring that back to the platform. A lot of those will be exclusive on iBallRadio.com. You will be able to go watch all of those. We got some in the stable already that we ready to drop on y'all.
For sure.
So it's going down, man. But yeah, excited about everything, man. But back to what I was saying earlier, Breezy.
What's that?
I think I'm going to announce it on Thursday. I feel comfortable with doing it right now. However, I'm going to do it on Thursday.
I think I know where you're going.
You think I know where I'm going with it? Like, I don't think nobody in the state is ready for this.
Them TCs.
Yeah, they ain't ready for this, bro. Y'all ain't ready for this. So we're going to announce that on Thursday, something real big coming up here for the iBALL Radio preseason tour. So I can give them that much, right? So that's going down. Remember, I have been getting my DMs. I am collecting them, man. Like I say, practice starts on Monday. Go ahead, let us know, man, what your practice times are. You want us to come through, do the preseason tour, hook it up, man. Hit the phone, hit the DM, 334-209-5222. You can call that number, text that number, whatever you need to do. Or you can hit the Instagram DM, man, at iBALL Radio, and let us know, man, to pull up on y'all for the iBALL Radio preseason tour. Like I say, I've gotten several DMs. I got to do a better job, bro. I got to do a better job. I got to go through some of these DMs and set that schedule for you. But we're going to announce something on Thursday that's huge that we're going to be doing for this preseason tour coming up in a couple of weeks.
For sure. That sounds real major.
Sure. Yeah, it's major. I ain't even going to bull. It's major. Yeah, so be on the lookout for that. But Breezy, man, what's been happening though, man?
Man, you already know, man. Just getting ready for this basketball season.
Man, I hope they ready for it, dog. Like, I'm so excited, man. Like it's a buzz around. I believe this is gonna be one of the most competitive basketball seasons in the state of Alabama. Now, I'm gonna tell you this: every single year is very competitive. Yeah. But I think it's some storylines that we're gonna write about on iBallRadio.com. There's some storylines that really stand out to me. Yep. Right. And we're going to talk about them throughout the season and see if they come to fruition. Right. Like because I really believe this is going to be one of the most competitive, and especially on that 7A level. Like that 7A level is going to be extremely competitive this year, bro. Yeah. Like I understand Hoover's a 2-time state champion. Right. And they got everybody coming back. Right. Like everybody's back. So they still should be cream of the crop. Top of the upper echelon, whatever you want to say, dog, they gonna be there, right? We understand what Huntsville High has. We understand Florence has made those moves, right? It's you got Baker coming down, you got Dothan, you got Carver Montgomery, right? Like it's a lot of good teams out there, bro.
So we gonna see.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think Central Tuscaloosa moved up to 7A, right? So they got listen,
it's a lot of big boys.
Fairfield drops down to 4A. Right, like it's a lot going on, bro.
Yeah,
a lot going on.
It's gonna be an exciting season.
It's gonna be a very exciting season, man. And we're gonna be here to tap in with y'all on all of it, dog. On every single bit of it, man. We're gonna tap in and keep y'all up to date on everything. iBALL Radio, man. We are here for y'all. But Breezy, man, we got something to talk about tonight, dog.
Man, we got specifics.
Yeah, they kind of tie in together, right? It's a couple of things that tie in together, and it all comes around to the recruiting calendar. And I say that because we're getting here close to the official start of basketball season. So like college basketball, bro, I think it tip off like no joke. I think it's next week.
Man,
you're gonna start seeing college basketball games coming up here very, very soon. Like preseason games, right? Exhibition games. They start next week if they ain't started, right? I've been seeing the inter squad scrimmages going on, right? And just with that, man, with us being about to be blessed with college basketball again, and our wheelhouse and our listeners and the ones we really target audience is the high school kids who one day hope to play on that college level. Right. So I'm gonna start off by saying this, right? If you're a high school hooper, right, here in the state of Alabama, and you don't watch college basketball, how in the hell do you think you're gonna play it? Like you don't even watch it. You're not Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Whenever you have a spare moment, you're not watching college basketball. Right. You don't have ESPN Plus or one of these type of where you can go back and watch games and really see, oh, I want to play on this level. This is the level I can play on. Let me go watch that level.
Right, you studying.
Right? Like go. I like what you just said, Breezy. Study. Go study. Like if you're a high school hooper and you don't watch college basketball, and I'm not talking about follow the players that you saw on the AAU circuit and you only watch Kentucky and Alabama and Duke and that's all you watching. No, bro. No. I'm talking about you need to be going to watch the Southland Conference. You need to be going to watch Sun Belt Conference. You need to be going to watch Conference USA. You need to like go watch those conferences, right? If you those are mid-major conferences I'm naming, right? Like high mid-major conferences, bro. You need to be going to watch literally McNeese State versus Northwestern State.
Right, go watch that film,
bro. You open, and some of y'all desire to play college basketball on a Division I level, but you can't play on that level, right? You can't play on that level. You need to be tapped into junior college basketball. Right? There are ways that you can watch. Greedy played at Chipola last year.
He did.
I did not miss one game because every game you can go watch. Now, I had to break off $5, $6, $8, $10 to watch it like you actually going to the game. But however, if you really desire to play on that level, that's an investment you should be willing to make.
Exactly. Investment, that's the biggest
You
word.
investing in yourself,
The
bro.
biggest word.
You're investing in yourself. So if you're a high school hooper and you're not watching college basketball, how in the hell you expect to play it one day? I don't think you do, because you don't understand, like you already don't understand the preparation that it takes. Greedy called in a couple weeks ago, right? And kind of talked about how his experience has been since he's been on campus at UNCW. And he was just talking about, man, you got to be in shape.
All he do is work out, eat,
Yep.
and
sleep,
and
and do it all again.
And play ball.
Do it all again.
Practice.
And the thing is, when he was at the crib for those couple weeks, we were hitting Shakespeare. We were running hills, running the stairs,
doing our work,
getting that road work in. He goes to school and is like, man, completely different. And we thought we were working.
Right.
So my thing is, a lot of y'all out there are working, and I'm happy you're working. Continue to put that work in. But as hard as you're working right now to play on the college level,
you gotta work harder,
bro, it's not even comparable to the work that you're putting in right now. If you think what you're doing right now with your high school squads is hard, bro, you have no idea what's going down once you get to college.
Hey, rude awakening.
Make or break, bro.
Rude awakening.
Make or freaking break, because they gonna break you. Like we had a coach one time tell us, dog, and he was like, I think it was Coach. It was an interview we did on Coach's Corner.
Yeah.
I think it was, can't remember who. I don't want to misquote him, but they said, when we get you on campus, the first thing we're gonna do is tear you all the way down. So they're breaking you all the way down as soon as you step on campus. As soon as you step on campus, they break you down. Whoop, let me get that. Right? Let me. So now I can start molding you and building you into what I need you to be for our program, for our squad, to help us win.
Yeah.
Right? Not who you are. Now, some guys are so talented, they let you come in and be who you are, because who you are helps them win. But others, you gonna come in, man, they gonna mold you into what they want you to be.
You're gonna fit the system.
You're gonna fit the system. And if you don't fit the system, they'll get rid of you. Right? It's just that simple.
Contracts are only 1 year.
Talk to me. And I'm glad you said contracts and not scholarships, because nobody cares about this. It's a new era, baby. Nobody cares about the scholarship anymore, man. It's all about the contract.
Where that check is.
Where that check at, man. CTC. Cut the check. But yeah, man. So I said all that to say, that was my first point. If you're a high school hooper and you're not watching college basketball, shame on you. Now, I will say this part, though, Breezy. I will say this part. The second part to that, how college coaches are recruiting nowadays is it's all over the place, right? And the reason I say that is because if you really, really, really watch, especially in this cycle this year, and things change from year to year. The cycles change, recruiting changes, the year changes, all of that happens. But in this 2025 cycle, 2024, 2025 cycle, if you can tell how the recruiting system has changed with the inception of the transfer portal and NIL and all that. Early signing period, which we just went through and which we're still in,
right,
is when a lot of the high school kids are signing. The early signing period is for high school kids. If you're a high school kid and you're gonna get that opportunity on the next level, and I'm speaking majority to the Division I level. If you're gonna get that Division I look, it comes early, bro.
Right.
It comes early. And the reason I say that, if you look, a lot of high school kids have already locked in to where they're going to school next year before they even play their senior season. Right? They're already locked in. So what that means is, and what that tells me, and what it should tell y'all, is that after the season recruiting period for coaches to build their roster for the 2025-2026 season, that late recruiting period is simply for transfer portal.
That portal.
Because they're going to see who, after this season, is going to be ready to jump ship and get in the portal, and who can I go get to build my roster to go with the high school guys that I already got signed coming in, mix with those and what I got returning.
And get some vets.
Dog, that's how they do it. I'm going to go get the best high school kids I can. Afterwards, I'm going to go get the best transfer portal guys I can, and I'm going to try to maintain my best players from the previous season. That's how you construct the roster this year.
That's smart.
It is smart, but the reason it is smart is because it's the lay of the land.
Yeah.
You really don't have a choice.
Right.
You really don't, because
almost.
Bro, these college coaches are forced to recruit in that manner. They're forced to do that, dog.
Switch it up all the time.
All the time. They are forced to always they're forced to get their high school kids hurt. Because here's the thing about it. The reason I say that is it's very hard for you to sit there. And I'm not saying that no guys are going to sign Division I college scholarships out of high school after their senior season. That's normal.
Of course.
Right? That used to be norm. That's the old norm. It's not the new norm, because the new norm is as soon as that season ends, those college coaches are trying to see who's going into the portal and how can I get them? How much money I got to spend to go get what I need to get for next year? Because you just came out of a season. You know what you got coming back. You know what you're going to lose to the portal. You know what you got coming in from your high school guys because you've already signed them. And now you know what you need to go get out of the portal. And now you know what you need to maintain off your current roster going into the next season. So the recruiting game and the landscape has changed.
Yeah.
And if you're not versed in that, bro, how you expect to play on the next level next year?
It's busy out there.
Hey, you better get up, man. You better get up.
They moving and grooving.
I just got a I just got something in the chat from our guy, nephew, Devin Barksdale.
Okay.
Yo, what up, nephew? He said commitment coming soon.
Ooh.
Commitment. Hey, I gotta ask nephew something.
That's a big word.
I would like for if nephew wants, I think he should announce his commitment live on iBALL Radio.
Yeah, I'm down with it.
You got all these other kids running, Simon Walker announced his on 24/7. How about we get Devin Barksdale announce his college commitment live on iBallRadio.com. We'll come to Gaston City and do it. What you say, nephew? Hit my line, man. Text me. We'll chop it up. We're gonna go all the way to Gaston City, Breezy, for Devin Barksdale's commitment, so he can do it live on iBallRadio.com.
That's major.
It's major.
That's what Dolph said.
Now, listen, he need to call me, man, because we ain't talked in a couple weeks. We ain't talked in a month or so, probably a little longer. And we had a conversation, not been about a month, and we had a conversation about, where he was going. I need him to go and help me to what it is, because, has it changed from the last time we spoke? Because I thought it was going to come way earlier than this. All right? I thought it was already locked and loaded. So I'm finding out.
Have a conversation.
Yeah, nephew said he with it. He said he with it.
For sure.
Announce that commitment live, baby. So yeah, I don't know. He said he gonna hit me. We gotta chop it up because I gotta know.
Get your popcorn.
Hey, get your popcorn with it. The most, listen, what we calling the most swaggerlicious player in the state. Nobody. Who got more swag than Devin Barksdale, bro?
I don't know.
Who got more swag than Devin Barksdale? It's hard to say, dog. Like, hey, we got an article on a Q&A with Devin Barksdale. We're going to drop exclusives on iBallRadio.com, and it's fire. It's fire.
It is.
It is.
For sure.
It is. Yeah, we got one. See, like I say, man, we got stuff in the stable. We ain't even gave y'all that, right? Hey, I got one. We got another fire one with Peanut Wiggins. Oh, we got one with Jalen Blackwell. And I'm going to tell y'all, that Q&A we did with Jalen Blackwell, when we dropped that, he going to throw you for a loop.
Okay.
He gonna throw you for a loop. I'm gonna tell you somebody else who gonna throw you for a loop when we drop theirs. Tucker Wadsworth.
Okay.
Tuck Enterprise.
Tuck.
Hey, Tuck Q&A funny as hell, bro.
Right.
When you read them, man, what? So yeah, we got a lot of dope content coming y'all way, man. Like we got a lot of dope content coming y'all way. But like I say, like nephew Devin Barksdale just said, his commitment is coming soon. That's another high school player that's going to be off the board going into their senior year.
That's good though.
It is, but that's
I'm proud of.
Yeah, I'm proud of that. To watch nephew get there is we feel connected to that one.
For sure.
We feel connected to that one. Because he came from our crew at Jacksonville, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out nephew Kate Phillips, the twins, and John Broom, them all our guys, right?
Yeah. I remember.
Devin was the young boy on that, but now look at him. You know what I mean? Came into his own. Yes, sir. Big dog. So yeah, that's another example of it, man. These high school guys are getting off the board early. right? They go ahead and get their recruitment out of the way because with the transfer, it's making it harder for them, dog.
Yeah, for sure.
Like it's hard for you after the season when a college coach is out there literally trying to fill his roster with transfer portal guys, older guys, right? Guys who've been there, done that, guys who have experience and can come in immediately in their mind, immediately and help instead of going. So, like, I think it's an extremely interesting thing because, like, I know once we open the phone line up, we're gonna get some calls about something along these lines, right? Because what we're saying is it's nowadays you see coaches no longer develop, right? Like I guess it's kind of hard to recruit a player to tell him, oh, you're coming and we want you and we need you, but we're gonna put you on the bench. Like, because only 5 players can play at one time. Like only 5 can be on the floor. A Division I program has 13 scholarships, right? Like they got 13 scholarships, but only 5 can be on. So that means it's 8 plus more players sitting on the bench. How can you develop your bench and develop your program like that, even though if you think about it, what we just said about the transfer portal being so prevalent postseason, right? So it's a coach that has recruited a kid, brought him in, developed him all year. The kid came off the bench all year. He may be in a situation where he might be coming off the bench again next year. Maybe his minutes were limited this year. He's supposed to be stepping up and playing a bigger role. However, it doesn't look like it's going to be a starting role. What is he going to do when he's a kid who came in expecting something? And that's the problem y'all got right now. Y'all got some expectations that y'all shouldn't have, right? Like those expectations that you got thinking, I'm big shit, I'm coming in and I'm going straight up and I'm playing. Right?
Hey, it ain't like
it don't work like that, right? So my point is, how do you develop a bench and develop a program when a guy who should be in your program to help you and can play a major role, maybe in a bench capacity, leaves because he's coming off the bench? And 9 times out of 10, wherever you go, he's gonna be off the bench again, right? Like we see that all the time. However, it's like, how do I develop this program and develop my teams if I know this kid that I recruited so heavily, right? He was a priority. I got him to commit and sign early, got him locked in before his senior season. He comes in and he doesn't get much playing time his freshman year. And then going into his sophomore year, he's developed and he's getting better. However, there's some guys still ahead of him. So now what does he do? He goes and jumps in the portal. And what does that do? Now it's another school. Now it's another school out there. Instead of them going to recruit that high school kid that played well his senior year that's still available, you going to get this kid that didn't play on the college level last year, sat the bench, that's disgruntled, and you're going to bring him into your program. And what if you don't have him as a starter in your program? He's going to be disgruntled at your program.
And he jumping ship.
And he going to jump ship again. And now before you know it, the boy transferred 4 or 5 times. Instead of going to get that high school kid that you can develop, that can play for you, hook up. But however, they got expectations.
The portal.
In that portal.
That bench.
Coach,
the bench. Come on, coach.
Hey, listen, that bench will humble you very fast.
Yeah, for sure it will. Hey.
That bench.
It'll bring you back down.
Hey, that bench will humble you extremely fast. But tell us what y'all think, man. Phone lines open 334-209-5222, man. Think about it, man. What y'all talking about? Commitments, information. If y'all got drops for us, if y'all want to commit live on iBALL Radio, like we're going to get our guy Devin Barksdale to do here whenever he's ready to drop it, call in right now and let us know, man. Also, you can call in and talk about what we talking about, man. How do y'all see the recruiting landscape, man? College coaches recruiting early, high school, portal late, unable to develop their bench because everybody jump in the portal when they don't get a chance to play immediately. What's your thoughts, man? 334-209-5222. Phone lines are now open, man. But yeah, Breezy, man, it's so interesting to me because most of the time when a college coach goes after a high school kid,
okay,
his thought process a lot of times is, how can this kid come in, we develop him, and he help us in practice?
Yeah.
Real talk.
The fastest way.
Real talk, bro.
Yeah.
Like a lot of guys, even if you're a priority coming out of high school, a lot of times college coaches don't have a role for you. And we can touch on that role thing again because it kind of blew up on Instagram on yesterday about positionless basketball.
Okay. Yep.
And talking about roles and positions. But that coach might not have a position / role for you on that team this year, right? Like he might have 2 or 3 people to play that role. However, even though they got him to play that role, they needed you to come in because they needed depth at the position for one,
Right.
and they needed somebody who can really get down to come in and play in practice.
Right.
Now, you might get in practice, show all the tools, and they be like, hey, we got to find some minutes for him because look how he's getting it in practice. We're going to go find some minutes for him.
Right.
That's how that goes.
Yeah.
Like that should be your thought process touching campus your freshman year.
Yeah, you got to put in the work.
Because what we always say, man, the most important stat is MPG, bro.
Minutes on the floor. Let me turn the volume up.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Lance, Huntsville, Alabama.
There he is, man. Our resident caller, Lance from Huntsville. Lance, what you got for us tonight, my guy?
Man, I like everything you guys are talking about tonight. You know, you can go 1,000 different ways with all that. You know, I've taken a lot of notice with the young folks, the high school, before I jump into the college game. You know, just stay the course. Sometimes you can't skip steps.
Right.
You know, people want to get too excited about certain things, but you have to continue the process of developing as an athlete, as a student, and obviously as a player. And I see so many parents that are just urging their kids, regardless of what age, to skip steps, and that is so detrimental to the development of the athlete.
Facts.
Yeah,
it is. And the thing is, that pressure of trying to skip steps is an issue that most parents who really don't understand the game, right? And some that understand it too well. You get what I'm saying? Like they understand the steps that it takes, so they're trying to cut corners to get there. It's others who don't know the steps and are just willy-nilly out here trying to get there, trying to skip steps. So it's a bunch of, I can't just put it on one or the other of the uninformed and the informed who are but all of them need to just let, like you say, let it take course. Yeah. Let the course play out.
Right.
That's right. And my thing is, if you're not showing up at the gym, showing up in the weight room, showing up in the classroom, doing all those things every day, those steps ain't gonna matter anyway, because you're not gonna be prepared for when that call comes on June 15th from a coach. When you don't have yourself prepared, that call is not ever even gonna come anyway.
It's not coming.
Right.
It's not coming
at all.
Yeah, and I'm telling
you.
So
that's why, you know, like I'll admit there have been times in my athletic career I was hot garbage. So guess what? I set my butt on the bench.
Right.
But that motivated me a lot.
Yeah. So let me ask you that in terms of the bench, right? And what are your thoughts on it? Because a lot of these kids have unrealistic expectations when they talk about going to the next level, right? They think I was the shit in high school, right? But now I'm going on, I still should be the shit when I get to college. And that is, I'm completely out of the question of how it goes down. What are your thoughts on the bench and how kids should approach it knowing they're going into that situation?
So, you know, you can equate it to a lot of things, meaning that, you know, there's levels to everything in life. And so when you go to that college game, whether it's junior college, Division III, NAIA, Division II, Division I, or even P4, those are all even different levels right there.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a learning curve that you have to adjust yourself to And you can't just jump right. I mean, very few people, maybe, LeBron James and some people like that, but those are very special individuals.
True.
But you have to be able to pay your dues and grind and show up and know that coach can, what is happening is that coach is watching you every day and seeing if he can trust you. If he can trust you with 2 minutes, then next time he'll trust you with 5. If he can trust you with 5, maybe next time he'll trust you with 10. But it doesn't just happen off the rip. You got to show you are willing to sacrifice everything that you're doing to do what he's asking you to do, because he has a system and a procedure and a process in which he has been successful, or else he wouldn't be at that level.
True.
And so he's asking you to do it his way in order to gain his trust to get those minutes in the game, which to him that's like the gold.
And you got to understand, it's his program.
Right.
He does it his way. Whether you like it or whether that's the way you would do it, that doesn't matter. It's the way he's running his program, because at the end of the day, when you lose a game, his name gonna be in the paper. When you have a bad season, he's the one that's gonna get fired.
Right.
Right. He's the one that's not gonna be getting that check.
And I'll tell you, the thing that I hate for a lot of my coaching friends and being a former Division I coach is that bench taught so many things, whether it was character, motivation, just the developmental process. It was so many things. So when you take that away from a coach's toolbox, a coach can only do so much, meaning, coaching the game and coach during practice, and you can, close the door and watch some film with him, whatever. Like, he can do so much, but that bench is just another tool in his toolbox that he's using to develop a kid, maybe mentally. Maybe the kid's not mentally or emotionally ready for the game. Maybe he's got the skills, but he just ain't mentally, emotionally there. So that's another tool in a coach's toolbox that has to be there in order for the developmental process for these kids to stick it out and learn. You're going to be so much better on the other side if you can stick it out.
And something you said that I don't want to go over people's heads. The coach uses that bench as a tool, and what that tool is for each individual varies.
Different, yeah.
You know what I mean? It varies for each individual. Some guys he putting on that bench to get their attention, right? Some of you are on the bench because you're not worthy or you hadn't earned a opportunity to even be on the floor, right? Some of you guys, they have no role for you. Your role is to help us get better every day in practice, right? And
so I'll tell you a story. Freshman year in college, I come in every scrimmage, every practice, I'm busting this dude's ass. I mean, I'm wearing him out. I guess who's on the bench every game? Me. But that dude had been there 3 years. He had already built that relationship with that coach. That coach knew that he was going to get certain things out of that. Yeah, I could shoot the lights out, but maybe I wasn't doing the little things yet. So it took me time sitting on that bench watching, and also that was some big time humility.
Right.
Yep.
But also I had to learn those little things.
And here's a part that people don't understand, Lance. And when they're talking about going to the next level and playing college basketball, like, and we had this, and I had a back and forth on Instagram yesterday with a whole bunch of people and some prominent people in the game that I really respect, right? And we were talking positionless basketball, right? And how, position and role is synonyms of each other, right? And so we're teaching positionless basketball at such an early age that we're not even teaching the basic fundamentals, right? We're not teaching the basics of the game. So when we do get to a level of positionless basketball, they can still understand and function. What we're having an issue for now is these kids that are coming out of high school, going to a college program, don't understand that they're going there to play a role. You're going there to play a position. And if you're unwilling to play the role or position that coach said, you might have played point guard in high school, had the ball in your hand every day, But for you to get any type of play on this squad, you got to go play the 3. And prime example of that is Greedy Williams, his freshman year at Northwestern State. Greedy is a point guard, and everybody knows that. Greedy went to Northwestern State and played the 4 his entire freshman year because he knew the only way he can get his minutes was go on there and play the 4. How many guys are going to be knowledgeable enough and have enough humility to be able to do that and be successful while they're there?
That's tough.
That's right.
And I don't think a lot of them are.
And the
mentally
big
tough
difference
to do that.
between high school and college basketball is this. A lot of people can score the basketball in high school. That's one of the main things that gets you recruited. When you get to college and then higher levels, it's the details that makes you who you are at that point, whether you are a role player and you're willing to do that while you know, maybe you got a guy that's been on a conference playing your position for 2 years. Well, that coach has got trust. So, but he's like, hey, I can give you minutes at this position.
Right.
Are you going to be man enough to say, okay, when he graduates, it's my time.
Right.
But for now, yeah, I'll play that role and I can do that.
Because I'm trying
But
to get on the court.
that takes a big person to be able to number one, learn those details and sacrifice.
Right.
Yep.
Right. So if you want to call basketball positionless, that's it. Right. Like they recruited Greedy as a point guard, but when they got him there, that's not the role they needed him to play. Right. We know what your skill set is, but we need you here. So if you want to call basketball positionless in that form, I'm all for it. But to say we're not going to teach the basics of it, right? It has us saying what you're talking about now, Lance. It has college coaches unable to develop their program and have a bench that can really help them and push them over the edge because guys coming in feeling entitled. And when they don't get what they want, they instantly leave.
So here's an example. There was a great player from the state of Alabama that could really score the basketball. He gets recruited to Florida, goes there and plays. His role was to be the high screen man. And this dude could play.
He the high screen. He's the guy that stands out there and you reverse the basketball and set good screens. And you can play.
When they're coming down, when the point guard, lead guard, whatever you want to call it, is coming down, and they set that high screen, so he rips off of it going to the right or left.
Right.
That was his job.
But that was the way he got in the game. He got MPG.
There you go.
He got MPG because of it. And you got to be willing to sacrifice.
But he accepted it. And not only did he accept the role, but he did it to the best of his ability.
I'm gonna tell you something, Lance, that my dad used to always tell us, man. This is a Tom Earl-ism. He was like, don't be over there sitting on the bench mad, because as soon as your number get called, you can't get unmad. So you can't be on the bench mad, and then he call your name and you got to go in the game. Be like, oh, now I got to get unmad to go in there and be successful. It's not gonna work.
Right. Yep.
It's not gonna work. Your opportunity comes and you're not ready. When it's your time,
so here is just a little caveat to the conversation. I will say this: if you're putting the work in the gym, in the weight room, in the classroom, doing all your things, and you are absolutely killing it, and everybody else is noticing it, if there's another bag to get in a better situation for you, where you are loved and not tolerated, absolutely, it's time to go.
Peace.
Deuces.
Like deuces. See, now we living in an era where that is a conversation to be had, right? Like all of those things should be true if you're looking to transfer. The bag should be better. The opportunity should be better. And you need to be going somewhere where you know what it is that you want to do, you're going to be able to do. Yeah, if all those things fall in line, deuces. I have no issues with it. But just saying, hey, I want to leave because I didn't get what I was expecting to get this year, that's a cop-out. And it's hard for coaches to continue to develop.
Well, what do we say? When coaches are recruiting, they're just stroking egos. They're
That's
just
all.
telling you what you want to
all.
hear.
Come
So
on.
if you want more minutes, they know that.
Mm-hmm.
So guess what they're gonna say? Hey, bro, come on over here, man. Hop in that portal. We got you more minutes.
Yep. And guess what? You get there,
But you ain't done the work.
you ain't did the work, and they gonna get you on campus, and they gonna realize, oh man, this kid can't play. That's why he wasn't getting no minutes. He can't play. He don't work hard enough. He got a bad
But
attitude.
you can get that conversation. Those conversations are easy to get.
Oh yeah, very simple. It's all you got to do is have a little bit of a name and come from a little bit of a school, and you're gonna have an opportunity. But that's the thing. One man's trash, another man's treasure. That's what we are living in this age of college basketball. And
But I will say this: in all my years of being around the game of basketball, those guys who will stick it out, even though they may come in and ride that bench for a little bit or whatever it may be, but they stick it out, they always get the reward.
Oh yeah. You're gonna get it. It's special. Stick it out and continue to put in the work. Like you can't, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna go to a quick story, Lance, and I'll say this. It was this when Greedy was at Chipola last year. They played Northwest. They had just beat Northwest. We sitting there. It was an ugly game. It was like the game was in the 40s. Just very bad play. I don't think Greedy scored a point. He had 10 assists, but didn't score a point. It was like what knockout, drag out games. They end up winning. So one of the kids from Northwest came over and was talking to a kid from Chipola. He's like, yeah, man, I be killing it in practice. I don't know why coach don't play me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I got mad and I just stopped coming to practice. Well, you just said why coach don't play you. You got mad, copped the attitude, and stopped coming to practice. Yeah. So now, because you came to practice and you scored a couple buckets in practice, you expect him to play you. He can't trust you. So yeah, he's gonna use you in practice, give you all the opportunity in practice, so you can help us get better for the game. But when game time comes, you will not be getting off the bench
whatsoever.
And one of the funniest recruiting stories I got, well, kind of sad recruiting story, is recruited this kid that was at Cincinnati playing for Bob Huggins. And he's like, man, coach just don't understand me. This kid is big as a house, 6'10". I mean, you just look at him and you just know, us being in the Sun Belt, that he could dominate. So we talk him into coming to South Alabama. We should have left that one alone.
It happens all the time, man. It happens all the time. Like these guys come from these programs. So last thing with you, Lance, and I know I'm holding you, but I got a question to ask you. Understanding the landscape and what we're seeing right now, how about how all these high school kids are signing early and coaches are leaving the postseason recruitment for the transfer portal, and if they are recruiting high school kids, they're for the next season. So say the 25-26 season, postseason recruitment is how when they go to AAU tournaments, they're looking at the 17U class. They're recruiting high school kids for that so they can sign them early before their senior seasons because they're looking to hold those scholarships for portal guys. How do you see that landscape playing out right now in recruitment?
So this is what I know to be a fact is once the season opens up where you can sign and or commit, like what is it like around we're in that window.
Yeah, we're in that. If
Coach so and so calls you,
it's like August,
and you're like, "Well, I'm talking to these people." It's over.
Yep.
He ain't ever calling back.
Yep.
Like these guys are getting offers on, let's say, day one, but it's not there on day two. So you better at least have some type of, I mean, in case you're some 5-star guy.
Exactly.
But just, kind of like your regular athletes looking to sign scholarships, if they call you and with an offer, you better be serious about it because it's not going to be there tomorrow morning at 8 a.m.
Preach. And that's the thing they got to understand. Hey, listen, we talked about this. Just because that offer is here today, don't mean it's going to be there tomorrow. You better not be out here waiting.
I've seen 2027 whiteboards
See?
And you know when it's gonna come time to call, they're gonna call those folks, and half of those folks gonna get erased off that board on day one.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Because they can't. I think they just were able to start contacting 2027s this year. So I don't even think they can talk to them until basketball season start. Whenever the calendar
June 15th.
there it is.
Right.
So but listen, bro. It is this. Y'all better educate yourselves. Is all I'm saying. And as you're educating yourselves, you better be humble yourself and understand if you get that opportunity, you better be willing to take it and understand it might not be as gravy as you think it's gonna be once you get there. And you better be able to tough it out.
So I'm gonna leave you with this. So we've been talking about how important the circle is, right?
Mhm.
Check the resume of your circle. Can they pick up the phone and make a call? What's their Rolodex look like? So on forth, all that type of thing.
Right.
So a kid changes their circle last week. Within 2 days, the caliber of coaches that was contacting this kid completely changed. Oh yeah, me and so and so, we're good. Pop, 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 pop. Changed everything.
You better be. Hey, your circle's important.
Very.
Better call iBALL. That's all I'm saying. You better call iBALL radio. You want to get it right. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion. But Lance, man, we appreciate you, my guy, man. Thanks for calling in, man. Dropping all that great knowledge, man. Of course, we'll talk to you again on Thursday.
Thanks, Lance.
Y'all have a good one.
You too, bro. Hey, there he is, man. Our resident caller, Lance, dropping. Hey, listen, Lance was a damn near interview this time, bro. Right? Like, but it's just so much impacting that, man, that y'all got to understand that goes on a daily basis, dog.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, for sure.
Like it's so many layers to this recruiting game and this landscape that we navigating right now that you got to be versed. Like you got to be versed and you got to be willing to take those opportunities. You got to be willing to humble yourself when you go into these situations. And we don't use the word humble, right? But when we say humble yourself, we mean have humility, right? Like really, put your head down and go to work. Not be expecting of anything, right? Because having an expectation only leads to failure.
Yeah.
Right.
Big failure.
It leads to big failure by having expectations. And I really believe that a lot of these guys go in with those expectations. That's why the transfer portal is what it is to this day. Hey man, I keep telling y'all, man. This is my personal phone, right? This one right here. This ain't the show phone. Show phone is 334-209-5222. Call in, hit that line. If you want to call in, you want to text in, you can do that. And we'll read your text online, or you can go into the chat room. What up, chat? I see my people in there. What up, Bray? What up, baby D in the building? Crimson Kings, what's happening? Coach Q in the building.
What up, fam?
What's going on, man? Yeah, so a lot to unpack in that call, dog. Like
it's a lot of layers, just like you said.
Yeah, man. And I want everybody to understand that if you get that offer, man, you better really, really, really be willing to take it. Right? Because these college coaches just aren't handing out offers like that. Right? And a lot of times, even though, like Lance said, they gonna make it sound good to you. Right.
Oh yeah, they gonna tell you.
They gonna tell you you the greatest thing since sliced bread, and we got all the love for you. We got the spot for you. We got you ready. And then you get there, bro.
You ain't ready.
It's a completely different thing. Even if you are, they gonna be like, hey, we don't need you to shoot. But coach, I'm a shooter. Y'all recruited me as a shooter. Yeah, but I need you to go guard. I don't need you to shoot. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 people right there that I that's been here and done that I'm expecting to shoot. I don't need you to shoot.
I need you to do right. Yeah.
Because if you and I'm gonna equate this to the NBA level. If you look at the way NBA levels are constructed nowadays, it is really about 2 to 3 people who shoot all the balls.
Right.
You got 2 to 3 max players on your squad, and those guys gonna shoot all the balls.
Yeah.
Like go to Minnesota, Anthony Edwards shooting all the balls, right? It was Karl Anthony Towns until he got traded. It's gonna be Julius Randle shooting all the balls. Dante DiVincenzo gonna shoot all the balls, right? Like you're gonna have 2 to 3 people who are going to shoot all the balls. So even though you might be who you are, you're really coming there to be a role player.
Yeah.
You're coming there to play a role. And regardless of what your skill set is, that might not be the role that they need you to play.
Right.
And you got to be willing to play that role
Right.
if you want MPG.
It's the one that coach needs you on the floor for.
That I need you on the floor to do this. Can I get you on the floor? And if you can't help me do that,
bench, portal, in that order.
In that order. Bench, portal. And like Lance said, the coach uses the bench a bunch of different ways.
Yeah.
A bunch of different ways, dog. Like he uses the bench for motivation.
Right.
He uses the bench because you just can't get right.
Humility.
Right.
Yep.
Right. And some of those things you got to understand how that coach is running his program.
Right. You're going to be mad at first.
Oh, you're going to be mad a
you
lot.
got to understand where the coach coming from.
And if you don't figure that out, bench, portal. Right. And high school guys got to understand that goes on every single day on the college level. And not only are you competing for these scholarships against guys that are in your high school class, you're competing against guys that are in high school class 2 and 3 and 4 years ahead of you, who are now in the transfer portal, who are going for the same scholarship, one of those same 13 scholarships. They don't break it up in between, hey, this many scholarships for high school, this many scholarships. No, it's 13 scholarships, and it's at the coaches and that coaching staff's, I forget the word I'm trying to use. It's at their, not aggression. What I'm trying to say, Breezy, discretion.
Discretion.
It's at their discretion on who get them one of 13 scholarships.
Right.
Period. So if you're unwilling to understand that portion, you ain't gonna play college basketball, bro.
It's a lot of layers.
Mm-hmm.
Like the coaches sit you down because you got an attitude. You ain't got no minutes. You a star basketball player.
Come on, man.
Yeah, you can't even get on the court.
Hey, listen, you might be in what the proverbial doghouse.
Doghouse.
Right? Like you might be in the doghouse. He might have you on that bench for disciplinary reasons.
Right.
It might be disciplinary.
Yeah.
The reason you sitting that oak, the reason you catching them splinters.
Yeah.
Right. So are you gonna sit over there and pout?
Or you gonna work?
Or you gonna work to get your spot back?
Yeah.
You gonna work to get your minutes back?
Because it can't help by being on one team, then being in the portal, going to another team. Like it can't be that helpful.
It's not
to repeatedly have to leave.
And it's kind of what Land. If you ain't leaving for another bag in a better situation, why you leaving?
Right. That's the only reason. Right. Of course.
That's the only reason you should really be jumping in the portal. Is for a better bag in a better situation.
Not because I'm mad at the coach.
Not because I didn't get what I wanted. Because here's the thing about it. I put a PSA on my story a couple days ago, and it was, don't let nobody tell you your worth. Right? Know your worth. That's cool. But understand what your worth is if you ain't put in the work to say what your worth is. You can't be high class if you've been putting in low class work.
Yeah.
That ain't how the game go.
And the levels change, like from high school to college. So the work level changed. We talked about that earlier.
Yes.
But it's not.
It's not the same, bro.
The same. It's not what you think.
It's not. Like the work you put in, it has to be 10 times harder.
You're gonna find out real quick.
It's gonna be a rude awakening. You're gonna find, like, Greedy is in his 3rd year. He played Division I, high major JUCO, and now he's back on the Division I level. And well, I'm gonna break it down even further. He played low major D1, high major JUCO. Now he's at mid major D1, bro. And he was telling us how hard he had it, and he understands the level. And it was hard for him when he first got the UNC dub.
Yep, for sure.
So,
it's
like, all of those guys who've already signed, I hope they ready, bro. I sure hope they ready. And like I saw a graphic from Pro 1 today. They had like 8 guys that played on. I told you they damn near the whole squad to sign, but they had like 8 guys already that have signed Division I college scholarships.
Yeah.
And then you still got I don't think Bryant James has committed. I know Peanut Wiggins hadn't committed. So like they still got a lot of guys who still, I don't think Eli Stapler is committed. So it's a lot of guys still that's gonna get those opportunities.
Right.
So I'm just this class of 2025, dog, like it's so many guys. Like Devin Barksdale's coming up, right? You got a kid, Devin Barksdale's teammate, Jacoby Sharp, right? Like it's a lot of guys. DeMarcus Williams over at Fairfield.
Right.
What that recruitment looking like, right? I hadn't seen much from that. That's a kid who's gonna play next level basketball. Jeff Duncan also at Fairfield has an opportunity to play college basketball. It's a lot of guys. You got what's my guy? And it's a couple guys at Central Tuscaloosa. You got PJ and you got Osa who are going to be playing college basketball next year if they choose to, right? So, bro, it's so many guys out there that I really believe. Like I said, I said 30. It might be more than 30 kids that are going to play college basketball next year from the class of 2025 alone.
Yeah.
Like you still got Devin McKinney and Ray McCants. Where they going to go?
Yeah.
Right? Like you still got Austin Wu over at Pinson. Where he going to go? Right? You still got the I think the 2 bigs down at Williamson. I don't think they've committed yet. I know they got a lot of offers on their pages. The Johnson kid and the other dog and the Silas kid. Dog, those are 2 big kids that are gonna. You got the kid that getting a lot of buzz from down there, Juice, right? You got Bam, Derek Florence over at Baker. Where is he gonna go? You still got Bryson Berry over at Dothan. Where is he gonna go? Right? You still got Miles Hanna just put out his list from Keith. Where is he gonna go? Like it's so many guys, bro, throughout this. And I just went from the top of the map to the bottom of the map to the left of the map to the right. You still got Jalen Blackwell. You still got Jalen Chandler. Those guys still hadn't said, bro, it is guys everywhere that are still out there looking for those opportunities. And we're going to see where they end up, man. It's going to be interesting to follow throughout the season as these guys continue. Because a lot of them got opportunities. They just need the right one.
Yeah. Hey, you got to find the best one that fits.
Yeah, you got to fit the best.
Your needs are.
That's all that matters, bro. It's where you're loved, not where you're tolerated. And you should really, really, really lock in on what you're going to. Know who else? Somebody else that I forgot about. Skylar Stovall. Skylar Stovall at Montgomery Academy, right? That's another interesting kid for recruiting. Because he's fringe, right? Like, what is he? Is he D1? Is he D2? Is he high major JUCO? Is he like what is he? Like college coaches are still trying to figure that out, right? Okay. And this is going to be a big senior season for him.
Yeah.
Like Montgomery Academy needs to play in games that matter. That will really, really help Skylar Stovall's recruitment.
Okay. Yeah.
I think he's one of those kids who is looking for the opportunity that's going to come later. Like, I don't see him signing early. Like we got all these other guys. A lot of these early signings, a lot of those be Division I signings. Right. And I'm not saying you can't sign Division I late. I'm going to tell y'all like this. And this is the God honest truth, and this is in the transfer portal. This is 2021 when Greedy was coming out. 2022 when he was coming out of prep school. Right? He was coming out of prep school. He didn't sign to go to Northwestern State until July. Damn near, might have been the 1st of August before he locked in to go to Northwestern State to play that season.
That's right before school started.
Bro, school started like a week later.
That's late.
Come on.
That's a late decision.
But I'm saying that to say it's Division I opportunities out there at those moments.
Right.
Like, don't get discouraged because you're not signing early and you see all these guys signing early. And we sitting here telling you how coaches are setting up they whiteboard, so to speak. They're getting the high school kids early. They're getting the transfer portal guys late. So if that's how there's, don't get discouraged because it can still happen if you go out there and handle your business. Because you still got your senior year to go out there and make it happen. You still got a chance to go out there and hoop and raise your level.
Right. Raise your stock up.
Come on, man. It's possible for you, man. Phone lines open 334-209-5222. Y'all stop being scared, man. Call in, man. Call in. We see y'all tapping in. We see y'all in the chat. Call into the line, man. 334-209-5222. Tap in with us, man, because here's what it's gonna call, Breeze. Here's what's gonna happen. As soon as we get out the air, the phone gonna ring. Man, y'all was talking about that. Bro, why you didn't call in? Why are you calling me to tell me this when you could have just called into the show? You want to have an after show conversation. Now we want to have a during the show conversation. During the show conversation. So phone line still open 334-209-5222, man. And like I say, Lance dropped a lot of knowledge on this, man.
Yeah, hey, you know, back to what Lance has said, it's gonna be a transition no matter what school you choose.
I don't care how many times you jump and leave and run.
You know, it's gonna be a transition. So it's just a learning curve.
And this guy, like for our high school guys that, you know, are making those similar type moves, right? And that call was loaded, and we went a whole bunch of places, right? And because I kind of did load up the intro with a bunch of different stuff to talk about. Like I gave us like 3 or 4 topics, right? And they kind of, like I said, they tied in together.
Yeah, they go with each other.
They all tie in, so I ain't really mad at it. But yeah, I loaded up with several topics, and one of the major topics I really believe is that this recruiting calendar and how coaches go about it.
Yeah, makes sense now.
You know what I mean? It makes a lot of sense of how these kids are signing and why they're signing that way, because that's kind of how coaches are looking to improve their rosters. Like, you understand, they're recruiting during the season. They're playing somebody and be like, boy, if that kid jump in the portal, we going to get him. Or, i.e., we finna go do some tampering. We gonna make him get in the portal because we got 600,000 for him.
They dangling the money in his face.
Oh yeah, yeah, with the fishing rod.
Yeah, you gotta be quicker than that.
So you better make that decision early, man. And I commend all our guys out there hooping, man, putting in that work.
For sure.
We tapping in with y'all this year, man. iBALL Radio will be tapping in with y'all. So y'all stay tapped in with us. Hit that DM, man. Let us know. Send us those schedules. Me and Breezy just said, man, we got 50 schedules. We trying to collect them right now, man. And we trying to put our schedule together on our logistically.
We're gonna get ChatGPT to make that, right?
Okay.
We're gonna get her to.
Okay. Don't be giving away our secrets, man.
To coordinate that.
Can't say that on live.
Hey.
Like, hey, listen, she is our scheduler. Like, she
Alexa turned my lights on. So
yeah, exactly. Breeze Gilroy. TMI. Yeah, man. We yesterday, right? Well, no, that was today. We got a huge announcement coming up for y'all, man, on Thursday. Yeah, I'm gonna announce it on Thursday. Huge announcement coming up on Thursday for iBALL Radio and iBALL Radio preseason tour. We still setting those dates. Practice starts on when 21st, October 21st. So practice, official first day of practice starts on Monday. So starting on Monday, we're gonna be out on the road, man, coming to check it out, coming to do us some preseason tour. So I think I know who I want to go to on Monday. I'm gonna call him tomorrow. I'm gonna set that up, Breezy.
All right.
I think I know. I want to go there Monday. Now, remember, what's today? Tuesday. Remember last Thursday, me and Chill Will was in here and we was clowning on the news that we got, right?
Oh yeah, that y'all couldn't say nothing.
Yeah, that bombshell of news that we got that we really couldn't say nothing about, and I'm still not ready to say nothing about it.
Oh, I thought you were finna say it.
No, hell no. I got it. Listen, even though we got another call today, Breezy, you heard it. We had it on speakerphone. We got another call today that all but confirmed it.
Right.
And I trust it. I don't trust it enough to announce it.
Yeah.
Because
more confirmation.
Yeah. Do I think it has happened? Yes, I do. And if it does happen, y'all are gonna be like, oh, them boys was on that thing 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, whenever it's released. And I'm telling you, it's gonna flip Alabama on its head, bro.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, because I don't know and I want to know.
Oh, you know. You know what it is.
I know what it is.
Oh yeah, you know what it is. You know who it's about.
Okay. Well, it's a lot of kids, so I'll be getting them confused.
Yeah, and like, cause like we got the call last night, from our guy Terry Drake. Terry Drake hit me about 10 o'clock. Like, hey man, have you heard? I was like, bro, I meant to call you last Wednesday when I got the news.
Okay. Oh yeah, I remember that call.
Yeah, like when I got the news, he was like, man, I heard it's a lot. I was like, I heard that too.
Confirmation.
And then I get another call today confirming it again. And it's like, oh my God, this
all roads point here.
Cannot happen. But we'll talk about it on Thursday because I think the other shoe gonna drop by Thursday.
Okay.
I think it's gonna drop by Thursday.
I think 2 days.
Yeah, I think we got a couple days. Cause like I say, man, we're not in the what is the best? We got a question in the chat, but we're not in the lane of trying to be Adam Schefter or a Wojbomb or Shams. Like, we're not trying to be first, right? We're not trying to be first. That's not what we're trying to do. We're just trying to have the information correct. And once the information drops, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it extensively. But here's the thing about it. We're gonna tell the truth. We just want y'all to know that we know way before you know about what's going on.
Nothing but the whole truth.
We got the scoop. And that's why I want to let y'all know. Like, listen, if you tell iBALL Radio something and D Will or Breezy or Chill or Drake, if you tell us something, now that's gonna be in honesty, right? Like we only got two things in this world. What Scarface told him?
Balls
and my word. And I don't break them for nobody. So if you tell me not to say nothing, I ain't gonna say nothing.
Confidential.
It's confidential. If it's off the record, it's off the record. But if I ask you if it's on the record and you say it's on record, I'm coming on this month.
It's on the record.
I'm come over here and say it. Oh, hey, listen, we gonna talk about it. So make sure you be discretionary with what you let me know, because if you tell me not to say nothing, I ain't gonna say nothing. Just like, man, we knew what Salim London was going before. But not, even though I made my prediction, I didn't know. I found out afterwards, but we knew before the drop came. Did we say anything? No. You know what else? We knew a couple other people where they were going before their drops came, right? Did we say anything?
Nope.
No, because we were asked not to. So let me what's the best tournaments in the state this year? All right, Huntsville City Classic. That's gonna be a dope one. I think the one over at Oxford. Let me pull this one up. It's a tournament. I'm gonna tell y'all this one. I don't know the name of it, but I got it in my DM. Somebody sent it to me. It's a really good one. Hold on. Nate,
while you look for that, we got a comment from Miles Hannah.
Okay, what up, Miles?
Miles Hannah say he would like to also do his commitment on iBALL.
There it is. Say less. Say less. Y'all see what's happening. Y'all see what's happening. You want to make your commitment on live on iBallRadio.com. We can make it happen. We can make it happen.
For sure.
I'm trying to find this tournament. Here it is. It is the Lighthouse Classic. Oh, that's in Mississippi. That's the Lighthouse Classic in Mississippi. Oh, okay. It's some good games in that one though. Okay, yeah. But the Huntsville City Classic is always good. Yeah. I think that Oxford tournament in November is really good. I know that Hoover has one that's really good. Who else, bro? Tournaments. That's really about is it. I think, and I'm missing some, and I got them on here. Hold on, it was another. I'm trying to, hey y'all, we live, so y'all gotta bear with me. Let me find this ish. I ain't gonna say that was good, but I was gonna say it, but I don't know. I gotta see the teams in that one before I goddamn mention that one, bro. Real talk. Like, I gotta see it. But
See,
I had to go through my schedules, bro. I had, like I say, we hadn't even really did our logistics and where we going and what we going to attend yet. But I do know we're gonna be at the Huntsville City Classic for sure. Though 26, 27, 28. Jasper, that's the one I was trying to pull. Jasper. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one I was talking about. They say Thanksgiving tournament at Fairfield. Okay. Thanksgiving tournament at Fairfield. That should be a good one. Y'all gotta send me this information. Send it in, man. Hit the DM or y'all got the text, man. Y'all can text 334-209-5222. Y'all can send schedules there. You can hit the DM. And if you got my personal line, like a lot of y'all like to hit, you can send it there also. But yeah, I want to see those teams at the Fairfield tournament. That Jasper tournament is the tournament I couldn't think of. I remember seeing somebody sent me a schedule with that, and it had some really good matchups in it also. I agree. That's gonna be a good one. But so we're gonna be there, man. We gonna be in the gym straight like that. So a lot of stuff we have mentioned tonight, Breezy.
Yep.
Guys who want to make their college commitments. Miles Hannah say he want to do it. We're gonna link that up. See when we can get that down.
Barksdale.
Got our guy Devin Barksdale. We're gonna try to see if we can get that one. It's one more that it's another one I want too. And I know I'd mentioned it about 3, 4, 5 times, but I want this one too. Whenever Peanut Wiggins is ready to announce his commitment, I want him to do that one. I want to do that one too.
Gotta speak it into existence.
Yeah, I want to do that one too. I'm gonna tell you another one I want to do. Shit, I'm finna say a lot of them. It's a lot of them I want to do. I want to do Ray McCants.
Right.
I want to do his commitment, and I want to do Devin McKinnon.
Right.
I want to do his commitment. Another big one that a lot of people aren't talking about, I would love to do is Dakarion Bryant.
Yep.
I love to do Dakarions and see for his commitment. So it's a lot of them out there, man. Hit us up, man. When y'all ready to make y'all announcements, man, let's do it together. Do it right here. Who else the better to do it with than the #1 podcast in the state of Alabama talking all things high school and college basketball? Tell me somebody else in the state of Alabama who is doing it like we do it. Tell me somebody who's coming on here 2 to 3 times a week live, talking to y'all, giving y'all the opportunity to call in and speak your piece in the state of Alabama. Tell me somebody else who more plugged in and gets more information about the state of Alabama than us. And Breezy played the whole. Hey, play that one again. I don't think they heard that one. That is the iBALL radio jingle. So I'm just being honest with you, bro. Ain't nobody in the state doing it like us. So y'all might as well go and lock in with us because we ain't going nowhere. Right? We are here to stay. We here to stay, and we here for y'all, and we're gonna keep dropping it. And I'm gonna tell you, I want to go back to the unspoken news that we want to talk about. I want to say it so bad because I really don't want it to happen, but I think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think it's done happening. We just haven't got the announcement yet. We hadn't gotten the official, even though we've been told officially.
Right. Yeah, hey. It's just one of them things.
Gonna figure it out though.
Just one of them things.
I just think if it happens, bro, it's gonna bomb shit. Like, it's been what? We got this news 6 days ago, 7 days tomorrow, and then we got another one last night, and then another confirmation, bro.
Yeah, it's deep.
That's tough.
Yeah, it's tough.
I wonder who's in that Thanksgiving tournament at Fairfield. Hey man, if y'all can send me Real T Sims. If you can send me that Jasper lineup, that'll be great. Coach Nation, Coach_Nation, that Thanksgiving tournament at Fairfield. If y'all can send us that information about the teams, man, the teams that are gonna be in there. I need to get with Ford too. I want to put Ford them on the preseason tour because I want to sit down with Jeff, DeMarcus, and MJ.
For sure.
I want to sit down with them.
All right.
And Coach Ford. I need to go and get over there with Barber, get with those guys while we do our little Birmingham. We need to get with Hoover. Who else in the Birmingham area, man? I know it's a lot of y'all out there. We need to do Ramsey. Ramsey will be a good one.
Right.
So y'all listen. We can go. We're going somewhere every day, y'all. If y'all hit us up, as soon as basketball season start, we coming in. We want to watch a little practice. We're gonna do us a couple interviews, man. We're gonna get up out of there, and all content will be dropped exclusively on iBallRadio.com, which is coming very, very, very soon. Very soon.
True.
iBallRadio.com. So man, y'all be on the lookout for that. But yeah, man, Lighthouse Classic. Yeah, I just talked about the Lighthouse Classic, dog. Like those matchups. And look, we played in the Lighthouse Classic, right? And when we played in the Lighthouse Classic, the only teams from Alabama in the Lighthouse Classic was Mountain Brook and Sidland and Near. Those were the only two Alabama teams that played in it, right? And when we played Kennedy Chandler, team out of Tennessee. They beat the hell out of us, but they didn't beat it that bad. It was 10, 15. It was double digits. But we played Kennedy Chandler. He had like 36. I think Greedy had 18 that game. He fouled out though. But anyway, I digress. We were the only two Alabama teams in it. Now I'm looking at this schedule, bro. Like I don't know if it didn't change platforms or how they kind of work at it, but it's a hell of a lot of Alabama teams in this joint, bro.
Yeah.
Like it is a lot. Like it on Friday, November 29th, you got Elkmont. I don't even know what the hell Elkmont is.
I ain't never heard of it.
Me either. Right? But then you got the showcase games. You got DME Academy, who is going to have our guy Trey Simpson on there from Hillcrest Evergreen, one of our 2025s that left the state to go play elsewhere. He went to DME Academy in Florida. They're going to be playing at the Lighthouse Classic. They're playing Winston-Salem Christian. And then also Hamilton Heights from Tennessee is playing Monrovia Prep. So those are some big time national programs that are going to be playing. And then you got Clay Chalkville playing, MRA out of Mississippi. You got Florence playing Canton out of Mississippi. You got Hoover playing Norcross. And you got Decatur playing Corinth out of Mississippi. So that's all on Friday. And then Saturday, you got Winona playing Trinity Christian out of Tennessee. You got Ramsey playing Southwind out of Tennessee.
Right.
You got Huntsville High playing Jackson Academy out of Mississippi. And then you got Madison Academy playing Corinth out of Mississippi. Brent, appreciate you sending that link. He just put it in the chat, so we're going to be able to check that out. Media Day tomorrow for Jefferson County schools. Jefferson County doing their Media Day tomorrow. Ain't nobody hit us up. All right, let's see how y'all want to act, Jefferson County. I thought Jefferson County rocked with iBALL Radio.
What is that? That's Birmingham?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Jefferson County rocked with iBALL Radio.
Oh.
And I gave y'all props, said y'all had the best basketball, and y'all deserve that, man. Y'all deserve that. So ain't nobody from Jefferson County that hit up iBALL Radio and tell us it's Media Day in Birmingham. Really? That's how y'all want to act. Okay. Don't be mad at me when we ain't talking about y'all ass. But I'm gonna talk about you if I can't get there. You feel me? How about them apples, Breezy?
Hey, you see it.
You see it. You see
Hear
it. You see it. You hear it. Like,
Hey man, say man.
See how y'all want to play it. Hey, you see how you want to play it, player? But yeah, okay. Well, since they are doing that, somebody send me if you got the schedule for Media Day tomorrow in Jefferson County. Y'all got the schedule for Media Day tomorrow in Jefferson County. Hit me up, let me know that. Send that to me if you can. Well, they having Media Day before the season. Season don't start the Monday. They already hit nail. What tomorrow is Wednesday? We can make it up there.
Tomorrow, Wednesday, yeah.
It's at Fultondale High School. Damn, they on the north side of Birmingham. Fultondale High School. All right, what time? You know what time? Because how many schools there? King J, call in, man. Call in and tell us, man. 334-209-5222. Man, I can't keep reading chat. Call in and tell us, man. What's going on? What time it start? Where it's at? What time it start? Where it's at? How many schools gonna be there? Because they should have a schedule, you know what I'm saying, Breezy, of times of how what they got the schools slotted to come in and do what they got to do.
Might be on their website.
Yeah, did he send us a website? No, I don't think he did. Might have to go to Jefferson. I ain't finna go to Jefferson County School.
Yeah.
If they want me, call, God. Yeah, y'all ain't hollering.
They know they got your number.
They got the DM, man. They got the number. They got the DM. Y'all know what it is, man. Let us know what. So Breezy, we might be hitting the road to Fultondale tomorrow. If maybe, you know what I'm saying, depending.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, we can do that.
Yeah, we might slab ride tomorrow. But other than that, man, we still gonna set up the iBALL Radio preseason tour. So any Birmingham schools, y'all hit us up, man. We'll tap in with you. Breezy, gonna hit that music, man. Let's get up out of here for the night. And y'all hear that music, man. What more can I say? Appreciate y'all tapping in tonight to the iBALL Radio live stream right here on the iBALL Radio YouTube page, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch. We will be exclusive on iBallRadio.com very, very soon. iBallRadio.com is on the way to #1 most comprehensive website in the state of Alabama, talking Alabama players from Alabama schools and Alabama writers. Nothing more, nothing less. Be on the lookout for that, man, coming real soon. Me and Breezy, we got another meeting tomorrow morning at 11:30, man. We're going to be on with our developers, making sure everything is right for y'all, man, so y'all can come and get the best content the state of Alabama has to offer for high school and college basketball. And y'all already know, man, we're going to be right back here Thursday night, 7 p.m., same bat place, same bat time, talking all things high school and college basketball, man. Y'all see where we at, man. We're in the iBALL Radio studios right here in Montgomery, Alabama. And we finna get out and be everywhere else. I done told y'all what to do tonight, man. Hit the DM, man. Hit the DM. Hit the text line, 334-209-5222. Hit the iBALL Radio text line. Send us your schedules. Send us your dates. Send us your practice schedule and the times so we can set up the preseason tour. We got a big announcement coming on Thursday. Big announcement coming on Thursday. Big announcement coming on Thursday, so make sure y'all tune in.
Hey.
And again,
there you go.
iBallRadio.com.
Always.
iBallRadio.com.
And forever.
iBallRadio.com. Coming real soon. But Breezy, man, we said enough tonight, man. We let them know what it is. Hey, y'all like this new hoodie? This will be available on iBallRadio.com very, very soon. Yeah. The merch is up. This is the original signature iBALL hoodie that will be available for you on iBallRadio.com. We might give away on Thursday. On Thursday, also, we're giving away a Nike gift card to the third caller on Thursday. Okay. Nike gift card Thursday to the third caller coming up on Thursday. So make sure you tap in for that. Hey, that's going to be a present for our big announcement on what we got coming up. So make sure y'all tune in for that. Speaking of that, Breezy, holla at these folks, man. Let's get up out of here.
Hey, man, it's your boy Breezy, and it ain't easy.
It ain't easy, man. And y'all already know. They call me Coach because I teach you how to ball. Until Thursday night, we out. Peace. Lonely Hero.
For sure.